but I did get the notice the other day, so obviously now at least I'm I can get prepared now and get everything moved out, and I know at least now when they're coming and what time they're going to be here. So yeah, it's a pretty difficult thing to be going through.
We're finding more and more people in crisis. It sounds daft to say that someone working full time is going to need a food bank, but that's how it's getting now. Your money's not stretching as far as it did, and we're finding that our resources aren't going as far as they should do.
Do you have any allergies?
No.
Not halal or vegetarian?
No.
But you know, because I'm a professional as well and working, and people like that shouldn't be in this kind of situation, but you know, this is where I found myself, and I did worry a bit, thinking, you know, if people find out that I'm homeless, maybe they'll just not take me as seriously. Since being in this situation and exposed to it all, it's quite scary.
Sit. Good boy. Well done. This is my little micro Asbot. He helps me a lot. He just plods along. We're putting no snot on the camera. Sit down. Good boy. You're so gentle. I grew up in Ridgehill and Alton. Not recommended. It said Alton, 1 star, not fun, would not recommend. What's going to happen? It's daunting. It's you can tell why there's a lot of parents out there that worry on the daily, because whether they're in a private and settled, whether they've got their own home and they've got a mortgage or whatever, you just don't know what's going to happen. You don't know whether the landlord's going to sell. So obviously, you need a property back, which obviously is unfortunate. Just got to hope and pray. Got to keep the spirit alive somehow. I can't do anything on that. I can't change anything, or because it's just one of them things. It's not my property. I just rent it, so I've got no say in the matter. It did go to court and the judge did extend it. I think he gave me an extra 21 days, so obviously that was a big help. But I did get the notice the other day, so obviously now at least I'm I can get prepared now and get everything moved out, and I know at least now when they're coming and what time they're going to be here. So my little lad is sorry, this is a dog's towel. My little lad's a big part of what keeps me going, to be fair. He is, and yeah, it's just unfortunate, these things happen. All my support networks in the Duckingfield area, my doctors, my little boy's school, they help tremendously with my little lad. Obviously, like I said, there's some days where I'm in too much pain and I can't walk down to the school, and they come and get him for me. To be honest with you, if it was just myself, I wouldn't be too bothered, but when you've got children, it makes it that bit worse, you puts more pressure on you, more anxiety, more worry, more, everything, because you feel like a failure. Carry on no matter what, no matter how much pain you're in, no matter how sad you are, you know, no matter, you just, when you're a parent, it's different, you know, you've got to do it for your children. Like myself, it's hard. Some days, you know, I receive an email and you know, it's not what I want to hear because they can't help me, and it is saddening. And you know, you just sit there and I just think, what has this world come to? Like, it's scary. It's scary to think that you're not even safe walking around on the streets anymore. Don't go out on my own, I won't. The world's too messed up. Come on in, Bella, in. I can confirm you are already in Band 1 and we are unable to give any further priority. Unfortunately, we are only able to advertise properties that we have available, with some weeks meaning we have no family accommodation. So I've exhausted all. I try private. There's no way in this earth that it can be done.
It's twofold that and sustainable living. Even these are the things that we all take for granted, just being able to chill in your own home, grab a tea bag, make a brew, have nice healthy food in your fridge. Well, these are things that we all take for granted, but it's just, how can you do that if you're placed in a hotel? Hotel that could also be anywhere. So there's no guarantee that you're going to be local, there's no guarantee how long you're going to be in there for. So again, just the uncertainty. These are the things that I've been told by the council, so I could be placed 10 miles away, it could be 5 weeks, it could be 5 months. The uncertainty, again, it all boils down to that. You do get moved somewhere, it just takes you away from your family and your friends. I'm an independent person, so the last thing I want to be doing is relying on family members at my age. It's inconvenient for me, but it's also inconvenient for them. They've got families of their own, and I'm sure people don't mind. And it's nothing to do with pride on my part. It's just I just want to be able to do my own thing, like I have done all my life. So this is how many properties we've got. The first 5 pages. There's literally 5 properties in the immediate area. The council. But as I say, this is not just the council, it's also housing associations combined. So then you'll have to wait now until the Thursday, 9 o'clock for that list to update.
How long have you been looking for?
A couple of months. But now obviously, because this is the way it is, I just can't sit around and wait for something to become available, because obviously my landlady's selling up. I need to be out. I just can't put myself in a situation where I'm in a hotel or emergency accommodation. I work from home. I need to have secure premises for work, belongings, also sensitive customer information. And not only that, my daughter's doing a mock exam soon, so we need to, have the comfort for her to be able to revise. Room aside from a bedroom, that's my chilling room, but this is like my multitasking room. As you can see, I work in here, I train in here, Tai Chi, meditation, I did have chandeliers up here, but I've took them down. When I got given the Section 21 notice, I thought I'd sell them because it's pointless waiting till last minute. It's the inevitable that I'll be leaving. So I missed this room.
How long have you been here?
6 years. Going on 6 years.
It's a long time.
Yeah, I love it, and I wanted to buy it, but then about 5 months ago I ended up buying a car with the deposit that I'd saved, because the landlady said she weren't going to sell, but 5 months down the line and she wants to sell, so I'm a bit gutted. But again, this is another thing with the government, because just pushing things further and further out of reach with people not like myself that find it hard to get on the property ladder anyway, because I'm a single household with one income, so any bit of money that I do get to save, which is not a lot, but that's impossible now with the rent I'll be paying on a new property. Renegotiating energy prices, let's not even talk about that because I need to cross that bridge when I get to it. But yeah, I'm just going to have nothing left over. I'll be lucky if I'm not just living hand to mouth with the situation, the cost of food going up, cost of bills going up, the cost of rent going up. It's alright paying like, let's say 800, 850, whatever I get stung with, but then you've got the annual increases as well. So it'll be alright for 12 months, but what happens next year, you put the rent up and I'm still on my own. So it's just hard, really hard. Just have to work harder.
Some children don't get free meals at school. Parents might be working and so they don't qualify for free meals. So that then puts the extra strain on everybody.
Go on, girl. The camera. Smile. Good girl.
Hello, my lovely. I'm good, how are you? Right, so we've got a food voucher for one person. So we've got soap, shampoo, toothbrush and toothpaste, and deodorant. I've got some crisps in.
How long will this keep? Is it a single person?
Yep, so this is for 3 days. Do soya milk, but if the person needs that.
Do you not get the donations anymore?
We used to get a lot of donations, but now it's mostly whatever funds in the food bank pot, we're having to use that to get the food. So they go to Morrison's, buy the food and then bring it to us. I do have a lovely lady that comes and she'll ask me, do I need toiletries, or so she'll get a shower gel one week, deodorant the next week. Things that are quite expensive for the food bank to pay for, she'll bring forward. Kindness like that makes a big difference. And then Corey to make sure we've got something for breakfast. So we just try and give what could make a meal, just takes the stress off a person. Because if you're worrying about what am I going to eat, you can't worry about anything else. And a lot of people are parents, so they can spend their time worrying about what they're going to feed the kids, as well as are they going to keep a roof over their head and the kids' well-being. So this just takes a little bit of that strain off. There has been a big increase. It used to be a lot of single people, and we're finding we're getting more families here now, more mothers, even people that work like 30, 40 hours a week, single parents. They're still having to use us because they're having to pay for rent and the cost of living, all the increases with the fuel payments. Fuel poverty has got a big part of it as well, because people are choosing between eating and heat for the children. So they're having to put the gas and electric on and then come to us, which nobody should be doing. So then we put it here, and then the person will come, we'll let the person know, and then they will come and collect the food parcel. And while they're waiting as well, we have tea and coffee. We have the community food here, which is no charge for this, and you don't need a food voucher. No questions asked, just come in and grab what you need. Everyone's just had breakfast, so it's not just to come in, sit down and wait for your voucher. There's lots of things to do to make people feel more human, and you see the relief when people leave. It's really good, it's amazing.
Someone told me about this place, one of my friends, and I thought, I thought to myself, right, I'll go in and check it out, but I haven't checked it out for weeks, and suddenly I just went in one Sunday, and they fed me, they looked after me, they give me food parcels when I need it.
It's the social side as well, isn't it?
Yeah, it is, yeah. I got a bit worried because I was like thinking, how am I going to make friends? But I'm quite surviving myself and made friends quite quickly.
It's the cost of living crisis, but even in the last 6 months, things have got worse. I think that food prices have gone up, but I don't think people's wages have gone up to compensate for that. Those people that are on benefits, they're struggling as well because they have a limited budget, and sometimes the gas and electric and the rent becomes their priority, and then food isn't their priority.
Do you have any allergies?
No.
Not halal or vegetarian?
No.
Happy?
Nappies, yes.
What's that?
It's about 9.
How old are they?
21 months.
Right. Would you say they're a size 5?
Yeah.
For a female, would you like female hygiene? Sanitary product?
No.
And I shall get that done for you now. Are you having breakfast with us as well?
Yeah.
Or we'll bring it over for you.
I leave my bag.
Yeah?
Okay.
Do you want to fill it? Yeah. Put the stuff in there for you. Yeah, no problem. Thank you.
Is that first time she's come?
Yeah, it's the first time she's had a food voucher. She did come to the centre earlier on in the week, but she didn't have a food voucher, so we had a bit of an emergency food that we have at the Dandelion, and we just did a little parcel for her, and then she came with a food voucher, so we was able to help her today.
Do you provide sanitary stuff for women as well?
Oh yeah, that's a big thing. We make sure we have female hygiene for women and body wash and just general hygiene, because that's something when you're going through crisis and trauma, you don't think of stuff like that. So it's nice to be able to give people a chance to still be clean and have a wash and have a little bit of dignity and self-pride, because that's what you lose when you're going through so much.
You can't believe that they cost so much.
No, the fact that you have to pay so much for something that you can't control your body doing. It's health. It's not a luxury. It's health.
Hello.
Hi.
You okay?
Yeah, you.
Yeah, I'm good, thank you.
So 10 points have been awarded on the council register. That's the first one, but not the best. I now have a property.
That's amazing.
Moving on the 28th of March.
Fantastic.
And the third one, I am now in the process of moving further with work, with getting the second job within the same company on the trackside. Woohoo!
Brilliant.
It's looking up, it's like just a week and a turnaround, it's so good.
Yeah.
Made up.
So it can happen.
Yeah, just stay positive, that's all you can do. It's hard, but hard not to, but
You've done really well.
I know, I can't believe it. Stars are aligning, as they say. Do you know what I need to get when I move? Matching cups. There's one thing I've never had. I feel like people who have matching cups are just too organised.
I get such a sense of satisfaction being able to help somebody, and it's even by giving someone a loaf of bread that hasn't had a loaf of bread. That feeling and that sense of, wow, we've been able to help somebody today. And we do free meals and we get people sitting around the table, and people that you wouldn't expect to sit around the table. Got a couple of people that they're homeless, they've got nowhere to live, but they'll come and sit next to somebody that's working part-time but joins us for the community spirit, loves to be here, loves to have a cup of tea with us, and I love the fact that we can help so many people.
Just making sure that I'm keeping my head above float, and you know, my daughter's doing her GCSEs soon, so just want to make sure she finishes school, gets out of school, gets into higher education or a good job. That's my main priority in life, but I just want to be a homeowner and have no financial burdens and worries. That would be ideal.